Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and from boyhood, men are told love conquers all, and we are programmed to be romantics. Find the woman who makes your heart race, she's the one. We chase feelings, not compatibility. But here's the brutal truth. Love isn't enough, especially if it is just repackaged lust. It's a spark, not a foundation. And sparks have a short fuse. Nature encourages the spark because it wants babies to be made, has no interest in romance or relationships beyond protecting the next generation. Good men believe the lie. They marry for this loving feeling, not alignment. We confuse strong attraction and chemistry for love. When life hits bills, pressure, fading respect, men sit in quiet regret, not because they hate their partners, but because they built on sand, simply because they picked the wrong partner. Love is blind, it is said, and that's the problem. It is lust that is blind. Blind because it is not seeing the true reality of the other person. We see both a projection and a performance, and excuses get made for red flags. Men assume their deep romantic feelings are shared by their partners. But for most women, their feelings and emotions are reflections of hormone levels, and those levels change on a regular basis. Men have their hormone problems, but the dramatic swings aren't there. The passion that initially drew her in later exhausts her as oxytocin levels fall. Oxytocin levels will always fall unless there is a proactive plan to keep them up. So, as the relationship progresses, romance turns demanding, a task, a chore, as dopamine dries up because novelty is gone. When the high fades, reality arrives. And what is that reality? She married the moment, not the mission. And moments pass. He married an ever-changing interplay of hormones that can radically change her personality from one day to the next. A man led by his heart but with no discernment pays in regret. He abandons purpose, boundaries, stops leading, starts pleasing, chases affection over respect. But here is the deal. The more men chase love, the less he is respected. Women admire principles, not orbiting feelings. Men who love too much end up emasculated. A woman who loses respect for her man might as well end it right then and there. A man who hands over his leadership role to his mate might as well prepare for the divorce. Marriage is a discipline, not butterflies. It's more like bills, values, patience. Passion can't pay rent. Butterflies can't handle pressure. Only character can. She is not who he thought she was because he married a feeling, a projection, not a partner who she was in ease, not hardship. If we want a marriage or long-term relationship to last, make sure your partner brings peace, purpose, and partnership, not just lust. And it does take some vetting to know if someone is a bringer of peace or chaos, whether they align with your mission, not just your chemistry. But that vetting is not optional if you want to pick the right partner. Excitement fades, compatibility endures. Loyalty over lust, calm over chaos, structure over sparks. She supports your vision, doesn't compete with it. It's a tall order at a time when so many have lost their moral compass, where so many have no role models for a healthy relationship, and everyone feels lost or depressed or anxious. Most regret marrying for love because it was never love, it was lust, and it blinded them to reality. Mistook chemistry for destiny, gave hearts to women who couldn't follow purpose, and when the attraction cooled, only resentment remained. Yes, lust is exciting and makes many feel alive because of hormones affecting blood flow and metabolism in the brain. They are like fireworks, but even the best fireworks fizzle out sooner than later. Just don't confuse it with love, or pick a partner based on the fireworks show. Many of us don't know what love actually is, but we know what peace is. Core alignment, shared principle, purpose and rhythm. mutual respect, and predictable support. So, because so many of us don't know what love is and confuse lust for love more times than not, pick peace over love, pick self-respect over love, and you will do fine.